since my starting of practice. The first, I'm the first doctor, probably my children, I did not put them in medicine, so I may be the last doctor also in the family, in side lab. Having said, I've been always a family man, and from the beginning, the initial 10 years, I would say, that is from the age of 30 to 40, I had my time management was 70% was the professional. Still I had around 20% for the family and 10% for myself. And I always divide for myself also. I used to have time for myself. So now since 2000, it is 50% to the profession. I give easily around 30% to the family. And my time also have increased from 10 to 20%. So I am very, very clear in that. I always say that, even in Nikuda I did a media post where I said work-life balance is very, very important. I know the current, my life, I need a living. For that I am with the profession, and I always have a passion to my profession. I am always very, very happy and proud to be a doctor. At the same time, I have become a grandfather. I have about 4 grandchildren now. So I am very happy to spend time with the family whenever it's possible. Now the priority comes to the family, it is family. But I always believe in the karma yoga, like where you are, do your best, whether it's private, family or work. அதனால இப்போ ஒர்க்கில் இருக்கும்போது I fully with the work. I will not have any oscillation.
And spiritual inclination, how you?
அதுதான் அந்த 20% ஆயிடுச்சு. So I always have my own appointment every day morning for about 1 hour. That 1 hour morning between 6 to 7 is mine. I start my day quite early. 5 எழுந்துக்கிறேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து by the time I settle down for my own appointment, it will be easily around 6 to 7. And the 1 hour I have certain I have certain yogasanas, I have pranayamas, and I have meditations, which is I've been doing it since many years rather. Which is I always know that the spiritual strength is one which anchors me down. And I am always on the ground. As Buddha said, it's better to sit on the ground, so when you fall, you don't hurt yourself. I never sit on a higher pedestal. And so my spiritual journey is continuing. Now I am giving more and more time. And I always say that I believe in our Sanatana Dharma, in which the phase 1 of Brahmacharyam is over, phase 2 of Grahasthamam is continuing, the phase 3 of Vanaprastham I have entered in, and phase 4 of Sannyasa Dharmam should come. Sannyasa Dharma means need not be a sannyasi, but renounced way of life. I think that is what we should aim at. So I believe in that, and I am going.
That's nice, Doctor. What would you like to tell to these young budding doctors with all your rich experience?
It's very simple. Please have a very clear idea of living and life. Living is where you need to have a materialistic inclination, where you have to make a living. So definitely you need a good profession, and when you are in a professional life, please give fully into it. Don't go behind money, always go behind work. Money will follow you, and be ethical. Follow dharma, because dharma only will give you a very good anchorage and a long good living name for you. Coming to the life, please understand that work-life balance is the trick. So you should know that you should have adequate time for you and your family. Family includes your friends, parents, your wife, children, all that. And so that balance is very, very important. And as I told you, always in the initial periods you may have to spend more time with your professional life. But as I told you, it should start 70-30, 70 for profession, 30 for other things. And slowly it should become 50-50 by when you come to the peak. And slowly you should shift your time for family and these things, the other side. And most important thing, many doctors, I feel that they think that people will miss them. Nobody will miss anybody. You cannot treat the whole world. you can do your best when you are available. But it's like a train. Journey ends, you have to get out. So don't worry that nobody will miss you. People have a wrong idea that what will happen if I don't practice. Nothing will happen. So because I know I left from India to Abu Dhabi when I was in the peak of my practice, and when I came back, all the patients came back to me. So what I realized, basically, if you are good, people will come to you. At the same time, if you have to be good, then you have to know how to balance. Otherwise, you can't do it. So this is so. We have to have a proper insight of this balancing and how to balance.
Thank you, doctor. Why you became a doctor and you are satisfied?
My mother is, in fact, my childhood memories rise. My mother was instrumental, and she always wanted to her son to be a doctor. In fact, she was trying her best with my older brother. I have older brother. He couldn't get it medicine because he couldn't get the adequate marks or something. So that was in my mind, and I did well in my studies, and so I got medicine by merit. So that is how I came into it. So then I realized probably I always feel a doctor needs the most important quality for a doctor is empathy, and I feel that I was fitting in well with the profession. I'm happy that I've had a very good journey.
You did your MBBS, MD as well as DM cardiology, and it's being a cardiologist is such an amazing job.
Yeah, and I came throughout. I came as the best of way through and through. My MBBS, MD, DM, always I stood first, and that I always feel proud about it because I am from a village background. Many do not know. I know I could not even speak English till I entered medicine. Took third year medicine, I started talking in English. So I was purely a Tamil medium graduate. So there were certain hurdles which I felt that now when I'm looking back, I feel like it gives me a lot of happiness that from a background of village Tamil background, we have come a long way.
That's really great, doctor, because you are in the administration department now, and as you said, the medical department has changed a lot from primary care to personal care to corporate setup, and still you are really the same doctor, and you are doing so much of service to the society.
I am actually, to be very honest, my medical institutional life is only with PSG. This is my 32nd year in PSG. In that 5 years break which I took, it was on a sabbatical break. They did not relieve me. They said that you go on leave and come back. So I went for 5 years. It was a very good exposure in the international scenario. I came back, and now I've taken over from cardiologist to now the director of the hospital. What I want to tell you, PSG is so unique that they have given us a lot of empowerment with responsibility, because I always say giving responsibility without empowerment will never work. Absolutely zero interference, and they have never forced us to do anything unethical, and so it suited me very well, so that we are doing a very good ethical work, and I'm very happy that by God's grace and with very good team of doctors here, we are doing a very good job here, and we are one of the top level hospital and doing very high end work. In fact, we are the only hospital doing cardiac transplantation, high end robotic surgeries, everything we are doing. Fully transplantation, all transplantations are very good.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much.